Okay, I got the spring-loaded hinges on here, flopped over like that, top and bottom. Got that one on there, got the screws out from the bottom. Now I got to think about this a little bit and set myself up strategically. I took my nail bag back off, and you see, this door is going to be heavy. When I get ready to lift it, it's going to hit this edge right here as I lift it, right? That edge, that point, and it's heavy, and I don't want to indent that at all if I can help it. And so I'm thinking, see, I got that carpet under it. I'm gonna have to, I want to slide the carpet down a little bit. So I think I'm gonna have to slide this. I'm gonna slide this out like that. I gotta lift this door up and slide the carpet back towards me. There, like that. Okay, that's all. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how heavy that door is. It's just heavy, it's awkward. So can you see now that when I lift the door up, it's going to be on that carpet over there. Then I've got to muscle it over through this door opening without scratching it, through the door opening, and I'm going to have this situated over in here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly just yet, because the first and foremost, I'm going to have to get this in here, and then I'm going to kind of lean it against the wall so I can put my nail bag back on, and get ready to position this. Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever installed a door this heavy without putting it on the top hinge first, because normally I don't work on exterior doors. This is probably considered an exterior door from here to the garage, okay? Because all the doors I usually work on are interior doors where the hinge is up here, where the regular hinge pins everywhere, and then I can start at the top. Usually I'll lift it up, prop it up there, get the first hinge pin down on the first two knuckles. As long as the hinge pin gets down to this knuckle, only that far, that's all you need before you can position the other ones. I don't like trying to pound this all the way if these aren't in exactly, because then you could bend the hinge or you could bend the hinge pin. I've seen it done before, okay? And man, I've installed a door. What's the highest door I've ever installed by myself? Probably 9 foot tall, 1 3/4 inches, 3 foot wide, 9 foot tall door. And in commercial buildings, I would have a little dolly, a little U-shaped deal about maybe 1.5 foot long with 2 big wheels on it, carpet on the inside. Then you can tilt the door up, put it in there, and then you can just take it and virtually wheel it through hallways, through doorways, wherever you need to go. Prop it up, and then I would take a piece of 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch conduit, electrical conduit, you know, about 16 inches wide or so, and I put one inside the other, so if I needed to, if the 1/2 inch wasn't tall enough, I'd take that one out and I put the 3/4 inch, and then I would just sit it right here and tilt the door up onto it, and then just hold the door up here, wheel it right into place, and you can jockey it around and get the top hinge. As soon as you get the top hinge kind of hooked a little bit, you just hit the bottom a little bit with your foot, and you can walk away, and the door is just hanging up there, so you can get up on a tall ladder and put your first hinge pin down and all that. I used to do commercial doors all the time. Well, this time I've got to just place it on the one hinge in the middle. So once I do that, I have to be careful when I do that, so the door doesn't want to swivel too much and cock the hinge, bend the hinge, or anything like that. I'll be able to do it, you know, but I'm just thinking it through. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, hey, I'm here by myself and I'm going to get it done by myself, and so can you. Have your game plan ready. I know that's the top of the door, that's the bottom of the door. The hinges are sticking out on this side, so when I bring it in here, I have to bring it in such a manner to where I'm going to bring it in this way so I can flop it down, and the hinge pins the hinges will be all lined up and all that kind of stuff. Think about it, you know, because if you have this tilted around the other way, if I had that over here, then I have to pick it up and I have to swivel it and carry it in a certain manner so that when I come in here, whoosh, then I can just drop the bottom right there, lean it up against the wall. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, always have your game plan ready. Here's the other thing too. Whenever I lift doors and set them down and carry them and stuff, I'm always aware of where the top of the door is and the bottom of the door. I never want to lean the door up by tilting it up and setting the point of the top of the door down, because you might have an issue with the top getting mushed in or scratching or something like that. And so I always try to have my game plan set out. Here's the other thing too. I just washed my hands. I don't want to have any bit of my fingers dirty, because this paint is only about 2 days old, and I don't want to put any fingerprints on there or anything. But if you do, you know, I've got simple green here. I've always got my simple green ready and waiting. Okay, so whenever you're working with white doors, carrying them around, putting hinges on, be aware that you're sticking hinges on and the screws on, and you may want to wash your hands periodically as you're reinstalling your doors after you paint. Okay, all right, I'm getting myself hyped up to get this door lifted and positioned in the hallway over here. All right, let's do it. Wow. Just doing that, I'm way out of breath. Whew. Okay, it's do or die time. Man, this is heavy. I probably should have somebody here to help me, but I don't. Well, I have Mommy in the other room, but I don't know what all she could do. She could put the hinge pin in for me. But hey, we'll see what I can do here. What kind of trouble I can get in. You know, I might want to put my glove on just because that was digging into me before, and my hand's a little sore. I think I'm going to stick my glove on for that. I just happen to have some new gloves. I'll keep the camera rolling. I might have wanted to wear these, but I was afraid I might slip or something, so I usually try to carry doors without any gloves on. I think this will be all right, I think. And see, I got my hinge pin right here in my nail bag and stuff, because I've got to just be concerned about that, not the top hinge, you know. So get it positioned into place here. See if I can do this. Boy, it's kind of awkward doing this middle one instead of the top one first, but hey, it's got to be done, right? Right. Yeah, I can see how my hand's going to be slightly in the way because I've got to angle this. Boy, this is going to be kind of tricky, I think. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. Here, put my hand down there. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to get Momi out here so she can put the pin in for me, because I don't want to let go and have it slide and ding the door up and all that. I think it's going to be best to do it that way. Not take any chances since she's here. Right? Be safe rather than sorry.